Good morning, students. Today we're gonna start to learn turtle part number 4. This lesson is very important because we're gonna talk about two functions here. It's called pen up and pen down, which means sometimes when the pen is up, I can go anywhere I want without drawing on the screen. So let's say I'm gonna have this code, and this is not a new for you. Import turtle, S turtle get screen, T turtle turtle, that means I have everything as usual, and I'm saying T forward 100, T right 90, T forward 100, T right 90, and so on. So it's gonna create a nice square, as you can see. So let's say I have this square, but this time I don't want to, let's say, show this line and show this line. I need two parallel lines only. How can I do that? If I want to move forward 100 and go right forward 100, but this line I don't want it. So how can I change in my code to do that? So I'm going to use T pen up and T pen down. So when the turtle will draw 100 and go right, I'm gonna ask here T pen up. So that means nothing will appear as line or something like that. It's gonna go down 100. It's gonna move to the right 90 degree. Now I can start to ask T pen down. And now it's gonna make forward 100 and after that right 90. If I want to continue to go back to the original, so I can say here T pen up, and after that I can go forward, and if I want even T to the right 90 degree to make it ready for anything else. And after that, if I want to continue at the end, I can say pen down in case I want to continue with something else. So let's see the difference now. If I run it, here we go. It start to draw the forward 10 and start to change direction. And after that I said pen up, don't do anything. It went here, I changed the direction. And after that I said pen down again to show this line. And after that, the same thing here to hide these two lines. So you see here right away that I did maybe here a small mistake. It's paying pen down, so I should maybe put T pen down. I forgot this, that's why I have this message. If I run it again, it will be clear without any error message. And here we go, I didn't show the two lines here. So this is the benefit of using pen up and pen down. If I did a mistake and I want to undo, I can use T undo, and don't forget this undo the last command that you ran. If you want to undo your last 3 commands, you have to repeat it 3 times. T undo, T undo, T undo. So Python will know from the last one, after that the one before, after that the one before. So this is in case we want to undo something, so we use T.undo bracket. Clearing the screen, again, this is very easy command because I have clear here, T clear. It's gonna clear everything, and don't forget this will clean up your screen so that you can continue drawing. Note here that your variables will not change and the turtle will remain in the same position. If you have other turtles on your screen other than original turtle, in this case I have to change the name. So let's say I have T1 turtle and I have T2 turtle. So let's say I have from the beginning, from my program, and instead of saying T turtle like that, maybe I have T1 and T2. So if I want to clear the T1, so let's see here I'm gonna say T1 with this way, turtle. Now I need to change everything to T1. So I know that this is the turtle number 1. this way. Now, at the end, if I need to clear everything, I'm going to say T1, and after that, clear. So let's see if I run this program. It's going to draw, and after that, clear everything because I cleared T1. Perfect. So this is not very difficult to understand. Now, if I have T2, and T2 equal turtle, that means I'm using 2 turtles. And let's say after doing that, I have T2. I'm gonna maybe make T2, and I'm gonna ask to create a circle of, let's say, 60 as radius, 60 unit as radius, something like that. And I'm gonna make the clear at the end. So I'm gonna cut this, T1 clear. I'm gonna make it at the end to show you that it's gonna clear only T1 and not everything. So clear with this way. So let's see. If I run it now, it's gonna create the first one, after that the circle, and after that it's gonna clear T1 only, and T2 is gonna stay as it is because I asked to clear only T1 and I didn't clear T2. Perfect. So this is how we can clear any drawing with its own turtle. Now we're gonna use something very important called for loops. Can I use a for loops with turtle? Yes. I'm gonna show you something very, very important here. If I go to this program and I'm gonna remove T2 and I'm gonna use only T1, and I'm gonna even remove the pen up and pen down, and for sure I'm gonna remove T2, I'm gonna remove the T clear, so I'm gonna make it as a clear drawing like that to draw a square. So if I run it, it should show me a square. Perfect. So how many lines did I use? How many lines did I use to create, I mean, the square? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines to create this. I can save a lot if I use the for I in range 4 equal T forward 100, T right 90. Why I am doing that? It's so simple to see here that I am repeating the same thing, T 100, T 90, T right 90. I'm repeating again, I'm gonna do it with different color, T 100 and T right 90. Repeating again, 190. And for the last one, 190. That means I'm repeating the same thing. Why I don't use a for I in range and repeat the same thing? And why I put 4 here? It's not to repeat because it's 4 times. It's because I start from 0 and it's not gonna reach 4, it's gonna reach 3. But from 0 to 3, it's 4 times. So that means what? When I start with 0, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go T forward 100, and after that I'm gonna go to the right 90 degree. That's it. After that I will change it, gonna be 1. It's gonna do the same thing, T forward 100 and T to the right 90 degree. And when the I will change to 2, it's gonna do the same thing. And when I it will change to the 3, it's gonna do the same thing. So that means it's gonna stop at I3 because it's not gonna get the 4. And this is, we know it already from the I in range. So that means what? That means I got my goal here. This is 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So let's see the benefit of using that and how we can save a lot. Instead of using all these lines, I can save a lot and I can get the same thing. So when I run this one, I see right away the square, which is perfect. Now, if I save little bit and I'm using, instead of this, I can use the 4, and after that the I in range, and I'm gonna mention 4 with this way, and I remove everything here and I keep only 1. But don't forget that in range it has the colon, so when I click like that I have to shift everything with this way. So here we go with this way, because this is inside the I range. So now when I run this code, I will get the same thing, and I saved a lot of repetition. Instead of saying T1FG 104 times like that, I can make it easier using the 4I in range. What else I can do with the loops? I can use while loop. While loop, it can repeat something like a circle, and I can change the dimension of the radius. So here you see I used a variable called n, and I assign 10 to the n. And I'm saying while n is less or equal 40, do what? Draw a circle with radius n. That means what? That means this is my starting point. I start with n10. So I asked to draw a circle with radius equal 10. After that, I told to the 10 to add to it 10, so the n will become 20. Now it's gonna go to the loop. Is 20 less than or equal 40? Yes, so it's gonna pass. So we're gonna go again and doing another circle with r with a value 20. After that, the 20 will receive a new 10, so it's gonna be 30. Is 30 less than or equal 40? Yes, so it's gonna pass again, and it's gonna do another circle with r equal 30. After that, the 30 will receive a new 10. That means 40. Is 40 less than or equal 40? Yes, it's equal. So it's gonna pass the condition, and it's gonna do another one when r equal 40. Now when 40 receive 10, it's gonna be 50. Is 50 less or equal 40? No, so it's gonna stop. So let's try this code, for example. So I can remove only the 4 here, and I'm gonna use the n. I can assign to n, let's say 10 as we said, and after that while n is less than or equal the 40, and actually I can even leave the space between them like that to make it clear for myself, and I put the colon. Now what can I do? I need to draw a circle with this radius n, and the next time I need to add to this n 10. So now we'll run it and we'll see what is the result. There is error. Oops, I did something wrong. Oh, T1 here, I'm gonna remove the T1. I forgot that I mentioned, or I can use T1 here, whatever. So I did it 10 with this way. So we will see now. Here we go. So these are the different. Can I do more? Yes, for sure. If I change anything, I can go until, let's say, 60. So it's gonna make 6 circles. With this way, so it's clear. Can I change with the radius? Yes. If I go by 5, see now what's gonna happen. It's gonna give me more of these circles. So actually it's gonna double, and instead of having 6 circles, we will have 12 because I'm moving by 5 this time, and so on. So I hope you understood the benefit of using the for and the while. It can The for can save us, the for I in range can save us many lines. If there is a repetition of line, I can use it. Since the I is like my counter, and the while loop, it can repeat the same thing, and I can change anything I wanted about, let's say, the dimension of the radius to get more and more circle. So I hope you understood this lesson, and let's practice now. Thank you for your listening.